This is Isaac White from the Crockett Tavern Museum here in Morristown, Tennessee. And we want to welcome you to yet another Tourist Tuesday. Now, of course, we've talked about the Crockett days and how they went, how they turned out, and of course they were all just absolutely fantastic in every sense of the word. And as long as I live, there will never be enough ways to show my thanks and appreciation for all those who have come out and given their time, not only for Crockett Days, but also for the other events that we've hosted here on the site. Because without you guys, these events would not be possible to help entertain and educate the public. But, alas, when it comes to events to entertain and educate the public, there's been so much going on as of late. So much stuff to do, so little time to do it in, and you would think that, hey, Crockett Days is over. The month of August is coming to a close. Surely you would be able to sit back and relax a little bit and put on 1 month event. No, not hardly, because the month of September is going to be one of the busiest months for myself throughout the whole season. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to beat around the bush about it because I hate to do this, but unfortunately there's just not enough time and not enough volunteers at this time to help us put together an event for the month of September. So we hadn't started advertising for it yet. We were going to do an event called History of the Harvest with some friends from Martin Station, but unfortunately they had to bow out. Some folks from the Crockett Birthplace, they're pretty well tied up. And our friend James Graves, blacksmithing, he's kind of tied up as well. So with that being said, we are going to have to cancel any event plans that we had for the month of September. But don't fret, because in the month of October, on Halloween, that's right, you heard me, Halloween, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. here at the Crockett Tavern Museum, we are going to be having our Haunted History event. Now, we're going to have lots of interesting talks, presentations, demonstrations, and there's also going to be candy to pass out to any of the kids or even adults who want to show up in costumes. I mean, that pretty well qualifies an adult in a costume at this point. So we're going to have all sorts of that stuff. But as the date draws nearer, we're going to give you a few more details in regards to that. But just wanted to make that announcement. Also, we wanted to give a special thanks. And that thanks is to you, the viewer. Each and every one of you who have followed along with us before we even started the Crockett Tavern page, whether it be on Facebook or YouTube. We want to thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated, and I know it sounds cliche, but I can't thank you enough. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You guys have helped us to reach 1,000 followers on the Crockett Tavern Museum Facebook page. So go ahead, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a big round of applause. We really, really cannot thank you enough for this, because when I first started working here, my wife started the social media page on Facebook, and we started doing the Fun Fact Fridays. It was a lot, and it still is, and it's only going to get more complex and complicated from here, but I love doing this stuff. I love doing it for you guys. It's part of my passion to entertain, educate, and inspire those of you out there to try and help to preserve not just the life and legacy of David Crockett, but to preserve the history of America. And despite some folks asking me, why in the world do you continue to go along with this when it comes to certain matters, which we'll not discuss here, I just tell them, I can't help it. This is what I was born to do. I love it. Absolutely love it. And you guys, your support makes me love doing it even more. Even in the off season, when I'm not even getting paid for this, I still love doing it for you guys because you guys love it. And again, thank you so much. Now, that being said, we also might be having another special thank you video coming up soon for our YouTube channel, but we're not going to give that away just yet. Howsoever, when it comes to YouTube, we do have to let you know that whether it be on YouTube or Facebook, we will be posting this Friday at around 6 p.m., and that will be for our 4th part in the ongoing series, Survival on the Wild Frontier. And, excuse me, and if you guys have been enjoying it so far, then hopefully you'll go ahead and join us again this Friday. Now, after that Friday, we will be taking a slight break away from the Survival on the Wild Frontier series, but don't worry, again, it's an ongoing series, and there's plenty to talk about when it comes to survival. So, we're going to have a lot more of those videos planned. As a matter of fact, I'm already working on them right now, and when I do this, that doesn't mean what my wife says it is, where I'm crazy or touched. It just means I've got a lot going on up there. Anyhow, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this pretty much kind of catches you up to speed on everything that's going on right now. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment attached to the video. Or if you would like to get in contact with me personally, you can contact the Crockett Tavern Museum or contact me on Facebook or via YouTube, and we'll go from there. But again, thank you so much for all your love, appreciation, support. Without you guys, we couldn't do it. So again, 1,000 followers on Facebook. Woo! I'm excited about that. And it's only going to get better from here, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go ahead, contain my excitement long enough to give you the outro. And that is, until we see each other again, this is Isaac White from the Crockett Tavern Museum, signing off for now, saying goodbye and God bless.